Hello, everybody. Sorry, there's a voice crack. Let me start again. Hello, everybody. Welcome to a new perfume video. And this one I've been super excited about. This one I feel like, okay, it's some of my creative ones. I used 100% of my brain for this. And that is the personality traits, except they're all described using Lattafa Perfumes. Okay. Now, I will be posting one that's generic, that's all Middle Eastern perfumes. But why Lattafa? I feel that Lattafa has blessed us all such a wide range of perfumes that all I can do is show my appreciation like this. Like, literally, there are so many perfumes and so many different types of perfumes. It's so versatile. And you're gonna see I have very specific perfumes for very specific personality traits. Now in the video, if you agree, disagree, let me know in the comments, and I'd love to see what you guys think. So let's get to it. Personality trait number 1, bubbly and bright. So we're starting off strong. And the perfume for these personality traits is Haya by Lattafa. Okay, now for the notes. Top notes: champagne, strawberry, tangerine, blood orange, and rose. Middle notes: gardenia, jasmine, and vanilla orchid. Base notes: amber, sandalwood, and chestnut. So this is for people who are very likable and people like being around you. You kind of attract that kind of attention. You have that bright energy about you that you just make people happy. You make people feel lighter, and you make them feel like seen and just bright and happy. Summer is probably your favorite season. Like, summer or spring is probably your favorite season. And just like the energy that you give off, you are a fresh person. You are a bright person. Even internally, you are very bright, you're optimistic, you're like playful and cheery. You are, in terms of fragrances, kind of a milder person, where you don't like anything too heavy. You like light and airy fragrances, I would say. And you like to take in the vibes. You like to bask in the sunshine and take in the vibe and just enjoy. This is why I would say Haya is perfect for you. You are the kind of person that is just so bright, and Haya is such a bright and fresh and light perfume, and it's so beautiful and so bubbly. Literally, that champagne note, that bubbly essence is there. It's there. The only issue with this perfume is that it's not as long lasting, and that kind of sucks because it's such an amazing perfume. Honestly, I would get it. Just keep it in your bag, keep putting it on, because it's such a beautiful and pretty and cute and cool, and it's an ultra feminine perfume. So in terms of character, okay, just so you guys can visualize it better, each perfume is gonna also be accompanied with a character. The character that I could think about is Leslie Knope from Parks and Recreation. If you've watched the show, you know she's super bubbly, she's super happy, she's loud, and she's like, literally, to me, she looks like sunshine. She looks like the physical embodiment of sunshine. And that is why I would give this perfume to her, because it's perfect. It really is. The price for this perfume is $32 for 100 ml. And the Fragrantica rating is 4.14 out of 5. My personal rating for this is a 10 out of 10. We're starting off strong with this perfume. I love it. Give me more of it. Give me more of it. I love this perfume. Now, personality trait number 2 is a little different. We have our calm and composed people. You're kind of like very, literally, like what I'm doing right now, you're just like that all the time. And to this person, the perfume that I would give is Vintage Radio by Lattafa. So Vintage Radio, if you smelled it, you know exactly why I have given it to this personality trait. But if you haven't, fear not, I have the notes for you. We're starting off strong with the top notes of lavender, sage, and bergamot. Middle notes: plum, palo santo, and black pepper. Base notes: sandalwood and oud. So I think you're already getting a vibe as to what this perfume can smell like. It's very essential, oily. It's kind of like, the scents at a humidifier? It kind of smells like that. It's very calming, pleasant. I wouldn't say soft, but I will say it's a very pleasing and comforting. I don't know if I said so many words. I don't know if I said comforting yet, but it is that. It does start with a little bit of an edge, which I think just comes from the lavender. It's just that it's not spicy. It's just a little bit of a edge, you know, like that's why I say it's not soft, you know? This goes to the person that is really composed. You don't have strong reactions, you're not temperamental, you're not overly optimistic, but you're not pessimistic. This person's a realist, and this person is very calm in everything they do. They're great under pressure. They don't freak out easy, they don't spook easy, and they're just there. They are a common presence to everyone, you know? People probably go to this person for advice. People probably go to this person for advice, for comfort, for just that reassurance, and that person gives it to them. They're very diplomatic, very nonchalant in some ways, and they're just there. They're just like, yes, yeah. So if that's you, vintage radio, perfect. Perfect for you. It is unisex, and it is long lasting. I've heard a range of uses for this, okay? I've heard that people wear it to bed, but honestly I also think that you can wear it to formal events. Like, do you see how there's like a range, you know, like bed versus formal events? Like, but I do think you can do it either. Like, that's why I think this is a super multi-purpose perfume. Like, you can use it in any situation and it would be appropriate. There isn't much variation, so it stays pretty consistent, you know? I don't think the scent changes too much or too drastically over time. You know, there are some perfumes where, you know, the base notes just come up and it's just that, but I think this is a very consistent and very controlled perfume. Like, this person is very calm and composed and controlled in their reactions. So if this is you, vintage radio, perfect. Perfect for your vibe. The character that I would give this to is Spock from Star Trek. Now, if you know the series, if you know the character, you know that he's really composed and really just factual and all of that stuff. So I would give it to Spock. I think I would. And this one, honestly, the character was a little hard to find. So if you disagree and if you have a better character, please let me know. Please let me know. I would be super open for suggestions. I don't know why I couldn't think of a common character. But yeah, the price is $48 for 100 ml, and the Fragrantica rating is 4.39 out of 5. And I know in the past I've said 6.5 out of 10, but I think I would bump it up to a 7. I think this is a 7 out of 10. Again, my rating scale is actually in the description below. I've kind of included it just so you guys can see exactly how I think and what really like is my rating scale and my thought process. But yeah, I think this would be a 7 out of 10. It's a pretty pleasant perfume and it's good. It's pretty good perfume. Next personality trait. We're getting spicy with this. We're getting spicy. The next personality trait is edgy. If you're an edgy person, then Musamam White Intense by Lattafa is perfect for you. Okay, this perfume surprised me. Very pleasantly surprised me, okay? And I will get to it. And before I tell you more about it, because I think this perfume is just stunning, despite the snake. I don't know why there's a snake, but I love the perfume. I can forgive. You know, the perfume's just that good. We'll get into the notes first. Top notes: spices, bergamot and orange. Middle notes: coconut, ylang ylang, ambroxan, and mahogany. Base notes: sandalwood, musk, and benzoin. This perfume, it starts off light, and then eventually it just gets darker and darker and darker. You know, it starts off with that kind of cool girls' day out, brunch vibes, and then eventually it goes into party, nightlife, that kind of a vibe. The spice, I don't think it's that overwhelming. It's very gingery. That's the spiciness, you know? It's that kind of a spice that, you know, the heat that you get from ginger, it smells like ginger, basically, you know? That heat from ginger comes in the beginning, but it's very pleasant because it's ginger. I don't know, it's not overwhelming, trust me. I don't like really spicy perfumes because I feel like they can smell like a spice market, but this is good. This is a good spicy, you know, more than like, it doesn't feel offensive, it feels more alluring, and it feels more like, you know, like if someone around me was wearing this, I'd be like, whoa, who is this person? You know, like it's kind of draws people to you, and that's why I would give it to kind of edgy personalities, because you're there, you're pleasant, but you have a bit of an edge, you have a bit of a kick to you, and you know, like this is the kind of perfume that's great for a night out. When I first smelled it, I felt like, okay, this is something that I would wear around people that I really like, and essentially what that really means is that I would like to wear it to have a good time, you know? So you just wear this perfume to have a good time, to make memories, and just enjoy your time. And that's why, like, I do think it's a very edgy perfume. I do think, you know, it's that brunch by day, nightlife by night, you know, party by night. And I think it's perfect. So if you're that kind of a person where during the day, you know, you're nice, you're cute, but like you have that, like, not just during the day, but like throughout the day, you're nice, you're pleasant, but you have a bit of an edge to you, you know? You're cute, you're pretty, but you're edgy as well. So I don't know if I'm describing it properly, but yeah, I really hope you guys are getting it. But that's why we have the characters, so you guys can visualize it better. And for this perfume, I give Arya Stark. So why Arya Stark? Honestly, I thought about it a little bit, but she just kept popping it in my head, and it's mostly because when you just look at her, she looks innocent, you know, kind of. She has that baby face, and also in the series she's really young, and she looks innocent, but she's super fierce. She's really fierce, she's really courageous, she's really strong. So this is for those personalities, you know, where you look innocent and you look kind of naive, but you're really not. Like, you're actually fiery, you have tremendous strength. So this perfume is perfect for you. Now, the price is $50, and the Fragrantica rating is 4.21 out of 5. Yes, absolutely fantastic. My personal rating for this is a 9 out of 10. I love this perfume. It's amazing. Like, amazing perfume. Now the next perfume. This is for, you know, we're having fun with it now. We're kind of gonna experiment a little bit. This personality trait, the dark and mysterious personality trait. And the perfume that I would give this person to is Amethyst by Lattafa. Before we get into it, the notes, of course, why not? Top notes, pink pepper and bergamot. Middle notes, Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose, and jasmine. Base notes, oud, amber, and vanilla. I cannot tell you how much I love this perfume. Like, I seriously cannot say it, because otherwise we'll be sitting here for an hour and I'll still be trying to tell you how much I love it. This perfume is so attractive. It is such a beautiful, complex, dark perfume, and I love it. I love it. I really want to be that person. I really want to be mysterious like that, but I'm just not like that. I'm just not built like that. I don't know. This is the alluring and the drawing people to you, you know? Honestly, like, when I think about this perfume, I think of like a dark aesthetic. It could be dark academia, dark feminine, dark even masculine as well, because I do think this is kind of unisex. Maybe the rose might make it a little feminine, but honestly, I think if men wear this, like, it'd be nice. Like, you would smell amazing. And that's where the dark aesthetic part of it comes, because like the dark part of the personality comes because you have that darkness, you know? I don't know. Like, you have that dark aesthetic and that look even. And you know what? Once I mention the characters, I think this will make more sense. But the mysteriousness is that, you know, people kind of like you. Like, people want to get to know you because they want to know what you're about. They want to see, like, okay, are you, like who is this person? And there's that, like, you know, the attractiveness about you, where people just want to be your friend and they want to know you. So the characters for this, like I said, it will make more sense once I mention the characters. The characters for this perfume, there's two, a man and a woman, and that is Blair Waldorf and Chuck Bass. You already know. See, like, if you've smelled this before, you know that this is the aesthetic, you know? This is the aesthetic, this is the vibe. They're like attractive, but they're like dark and mysterious. Like, you know, throughout the show, if you've watched the show, you know, like, there's something going on with them. There's always something going on. You just don't know what it is until the end of the episode. They always have that bit of like, oh, you wouldn't know. They have that part of themselves that they don't really tell their friends, you know? But everyone wants to get to know them. Everyone is drawn to them. So Amethyst is perfect. Amethyst is perfect for this person. And the price, I love it. I love it. You know what? I have yet to order this perfume. And when I do, it's over for everyone because that's all I'm going to be wearing, okay? It's $25 and it's beautiful. And the Fragrantica rating for this is 4.07 out of 5. My personal rating, if you haven't guessed it already, is a 10 out of 10. I am in love with this perfume. Honestly, I'd smelled nothing like it, and it's just so beautiful. I love it. I can go on and on about this perfume, but you know what? Let's move on. So, unfortunately, we are at the last perfume. Honestly, this was so much fun to make. I will be posting a video of the personality traits with just like general perfumes. It could be perfumes from either Khadlaj, Lattafa, just everyone, all Middle Eastern perfumes. In terms of this video, this is the last one. Let me know if you want me to do a part 2, but here we go. Our last personality trait is classy. And the perfume that I would give for this person is Ameer Oudh Intense. I love this perfume, okay? And just so you can visualize it better, if you haven't smelled it before, I'll go over the notes. So top notes are woodsy notes and agarwood, which is oud. Middle notes, sugar and vanilla. Base notes, oud, sandalwood, and herbal notes. So you can already tell this is kind of like a woody vanilla with like kind of smoky and sweet perfume. The personality trait is basically that you're very contemporary, you're very chic, very fashionable and elegant and graceful, and you command the room when you walk into it. You have very refined taste, and you're really proud of it. You're really proud of it because you know what? That, like, your taste is probably right. Like, you're probably right, you know? Like, if you think like, oh, this is not good, it's probably not good, you know? So you're a credible source for that. You carry yourself with a lot of poise, and people find you really elegant and really graceful. You are often composed in your reactions and when you're talking. You've got a lot of confidence, you know? Now, I know the notes said sugar. I don't get much sugar. It's more vanilla-y, and like maybe there's some sweetness behind that, but it's not really sweet. And I do think this is a really, really classy perfume, and it's very chic, definitely unisex, and I just love it. You know, kind of, it's basically just kind of a smoky vanilla with a Middle Eastern touch, which is, I think, from the oud, like definitely from the oud and sandalwood. And you know what? The sweetness, the little bit of sweetness that comes from the sugar and vanilla, it's inviting. It's not overwhelming. It's more inviting. And I just think it's a very mature and a very chic fragrance, and I love it. I love it so much. You can overspray it, so make sure you're only doing a couple sprays, because otherwise it can get overwhelming for you, even if, like, you know, if to constantly be smelling that on yourself. But I think this is a beautiful and just elegant perfume. Now, the character that I would give this to is Lady Mary Crawley from Downton Abbey. Okay, I recently watched Downton Abbey and I am obsessed with the show. It's an issue. I need to stop myself from watching it, and I think there's a movie coming out in September. I'm gonna be front row, okay? Immediately gonna pre-order the tickets. I love the show. And if you watch the show, you know, Mary is very, like, elegant. The way she carries herself, the way she kind of commands the room, there's that bit of like, there's that like maturity, there's that chicness to her. And honestly, I think that, just take that and put it in a perfume bottle and you get Ameer Oudh, basically. So I think, you know, this is just such a perfect, beautiful, like, it's perfect for Mary Crawley. So if you've watched the show, you know what vibe I'm talking about. The price is $19 and the Fragrantica rating is 4.22 out of 5. My personal rating, 10 out of 10. I love this perfume to death. I cannot explain it. Like, it's just so beautiful and it's so classy. Like, I want to be this perfume, you know? Like, I want to be the embodiment of this perfume. Like, it's just really nice. But that is it for this video. Honestly, I hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed making it. I will definitely do more of this. This will definitely turn into a series because it's fun, man. I love it. Thank you so much for watching. If there was anything that you think, oh, maybe there's another perfume that goes for this personality or another character, please comment down below. Let me know what you guys think and how you guys like it. Please like and subscribe. Follow my socials, which are all in the description down below. And if you made it this far, I love you already. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye!